जय श्री माता जी। तो आज का जो सेशन होने वाला है, योगी अंकल जी हम सबसे चर्चा भी करने वाले हैं और डॉक्टर्स से क्या अपेक्षा है परम पूज्य श्री माता जी को, वो आपको बताने वाले हैं। लेकिन उसके पहले एक छोटा सा एक पीपीटी है जिसमें योगी अंकल जी के जो भी एक्सपीरियंस है श्री माता जी के साथ वाले, वो हम फोटो में एक एक देखेंगे। अंकल जी एक्सप्लेन करेंगे कब की है, क्या है, वो अनुभव आपको बहुत बढ़िया लगेगा, वो हम देखते हैं। तो अंकल जी आपको ये दिख रहा है?
हाँ,
थोड़ा सा ओके, थोड़ा टिल्ट करता का। अंकल जी को जब पूछा जाता है कि आपका इंट्रोडक्शन में क्या बताना है, तो अंकल जी सिर्फ एक ही मैसेज भेजते हैं, आई एम ए पेन विदाउट इंक। श्री माता जी ने उसमें इंक भरी, बस। अभी इस वजह से आप समझ जाइए।
इंक भरी भी एंड शी इज राइटिंग इट ऑन।
वाह वाह, जय श्री माता जी। अंकल जी ने काफी बुक्स लिखे हैं। श्री माता जी ने 2 जगह बताया है कि यू शुड राइट जो भी एक्सपीरियंस है सहयोगा में, एंड वो लोगों को प्रेरणा। तो इस हिसाब से अंकल जी ने भी काफी बुक्स लिखे हैं और उसमें का एक बहुत बढ़िया जो बुक है वो उसके बारे में सब बताने वाले, और वो अंकल जी हम सभी को प्रेजेंट भी देने वाले हैं। तो एक एक आप स्लाइड आगे करते जाइए और अंकल जी आप बताएंगे।
And this is Ganpati Pule. This is writing the book. So what had happened that I had sort of been involved in a lot of Gita talks, lectures before I came to Sage Yoga. So then she said, why don't you write a book on Sage Yoga? I mean Gita. So we were in Coimbatore, and she would every day, chapter by chapter, go through, and then I would write, and then she would correct it. So that's how Gita Enlightened. She said, call it Gita Enlightened. Then I said, then what would we put on the cover of the book? So she put her finger, Vishuddhi finger, like that. And we took a photograph, and then that's pasted. You'll get that book later on. This is Pratishthan. So she's coming down the steps. This is an interview of Sri Mataji. There was a public program in Shivaji Park in Bombay. So the next day the press had come and they wanted me to ask certain questions. And this is in her daughter's house in Somerset House in Bombay. So this is an interview, you can probably see that. This is Professor Ilian. Now, he is the one who was the head of the Pratishthan Academy of Science in St. Petersburg. This academy had given awards to people who had done service to humanity globally. And the person whom they had given an award before her was Einstein. So this doctor is telling Sri Mataji that is showing her the award, and he's telling her, but Einstein only did dead work, but you have done something much greater, you've done living work. So that's what he's telling her. So this is a photo I'm showing her of the Shell Putri Puja, which was held in Dharamshala in 1985, March. And then I'm showing her a comparison photo where the same expression on Shimaji is there, and then she's saying that when the Devi is prasanna with the puja, then this is the expression I get. So you have to see a puja and see whether the expression of the puja, whether there's that prasanna look or a serious look. If there's too much negativity in that sage yogis, then the face becomes very serious. But when you absorb the vibrations and she's totally relaxed, then there's a complete different face altogether. So you can see from different pujas whether Devi is prasanna, whether she's exhausted with all your vibrations, whether she's very serious, she's concerned about some negativity. So from her face you know everything. You have to develop a certain sensitivity to Sri Mataji. There is two things. One is that we worship Sri Mataji. So we worship her as a goddess. So you say the prayers, you please her, you offer flowers, you do puja. But there's another thing, that you love Sri Mataji. So worshipping Sri Mataji is different from loving Sri Mataji. You worship God, but you do not love God. So how do you know that you love Sri Mataji? You know, if you love others, then you love her. But if you say, no, I only want Sri Mataji and I don't want anybody else, then you can't love her. Because love is a state. You're either a loving person or you're not. You can't be both. You can be inside the house or you can be outside the house. You can't be both. So if you are a loving person, you love everybody. But if you're not, you may just pray to God and do all kind of offerings and prayers and 1,000 names of God, but nothing going to work because she only knows love. So this is where sometimes sage yogis slip and they have problems in the collective. Because they think we are doing for sage yoga. So this is the right thing to do. A very small example, I'll say. Supposing there's a puja going on and the children are coming to wash her feet. Now one child has come in a jean. So immediately some say, no, he can't come, he's in a jean. Now what does the child know what he has to wear? He's just coming for his mother. So when you become rigid, means that the love is not there. And she's only pleased if there's love. So if you're doing a puja to her, there has to be love. So that expression is that she's prasanna. Devi has to be prasanna. Let the whole world not be prasanna, but the goddess has to be prasanna. You don't have to please anybody else, you have to please her. That's the point. So if you're pleasing her, you will never have problems in collectivity. But if you're not pleasing her, that means your agenda is something else. And that is the agenda that is the source of all problems in any collectivity. And you can't solve it with your mentals. You have to use only love. Love means patient. Be patient. If somebody is creating the ruckus or this thing, just be a little patient. Pray to Sri Mataji to show you how to deal with it. Slowly use all the sage yoga techniques. And it can get solved. But if you use your intellect, then friction. Two intellects, friction. Then it won't work. So that is the whole point. Always, anything you do, first the Devi has to be present. If she's not, it doesn't matter if you miss a puja, it doesn't matter if you miss a center, she has to be present. So that photograph is what it is saying. This is Pratishthan. She's when the construction is going on. So the goddess is looking at her own creation and she's smiling. So God is looking at his own creation and he's smiling. He's pleased. For him it's a play. He's amused. But for us, if we plan something and it doesn't work, then we get very frustrated. We get tension. But look at children, they are making a house with stones and something comes, the house breaks, again they start making it. They don't feel that, I did so much, I worked so hard, I planned, I did this, and now see it's collapsed. So we have to be like children. See, she's so pleased, just like that. So this is that photo. I mean, you can see some of her expression itself, and then you can read behind it, what is it? That she's pleased at her own creation. Looking up at Pratishthan is ready, and she's just pleased. If she has to give it away, she'll give it away. She's pleased, that's all. Just like that, she gave it to Sage Yoga. I mean, she worked so hard for it, it took 2-3 years to build. It's a big project. But that's it. Devi has to be happy. This is the first book. It was called that time The Ascent. And then the Rupa publication, they're one of the biggest, they printed it. So it's now in bookstores. So that is the finger I was telling you about, the Shimaji's Vishuddhi. And the other is in some things that are all my experiences I've written, insights. So this is the president who inaugurated the book, Gita Enlightened. He's a very humble man. And then these are the biographies of Srimaji. First, 10th Incarnation. 10th Incarnation is now an audio book. You can hear it in amruta.com, they have it. And Kalki also is going to become an audio book by next month, it'll be there. These are fictions, bringing in stories and then bringing in Sage Yoga, just fictions in life, how things happen, and you can use Sage Yoga techniques, method, like that. This is why ISIS. Why ISIS is why people joined ISIS. ISIS, the terrorist. So behind that is that young people today are looking for excitement. They have money, they've had sex, they've had everything, so now that doesn't turn them on. They want something more that, sends them to a high. So go into some kind of of course you can go to Mars, is a different story, but go into a terrorist mode and into these organizations so you get the excitement of it. They're not concerned with the ideology. They just want to be a part of something that gives us, So that's why people join ISIS. So this is a story about that. Then when they get Sage Yoga, then they realized this is not it. The real thing is inside. Inspiration for this was a real story of a lady from England who joined ISIS. And in ISIS they arrange marriages. So English girls are given as a trophy. If you've killed so many people, then you get an English girl to marry. So she was married to this terrorist, and he, in the beginning, was fine, and then later on ill-treated her, and how they have no heart and all. And somehow she managed to escape. You can't escape from their camps. Once you get in, they don't let you escape. They're very strict. But the story is how she escaped, and then how she came to India. And in Syria, where this happened, there is a tribe, not a primitive, but a tribe, they worship the peacock god. And she couldn't, she was trying to find out what is the story behind the peacock. And then when she came to India and she was traveling, she saw the temple, and there was the Kartike. The Kartika peacock as his vahan. And then from there, she met a sage yogi, then who gave her realization. And then she connected and she became a sage yogi. So that's whole story it's a real story, and that was inspiration. And this is the master's trick. So this was again inspired because we used to do those days programs for prisoners in Tihar jail. And I had mentioned to Srimaji, so she said you should note down their experiences, what after Sage Yoga, how they changed. So there was one prisoner, and after doing a month of Sage Yoga, so I said, if you want, I can narrate your story to Srimaji, you can write it down. So he said, I was impersonated. I hadn't committed that crime, but I was impersonated by my very close friend. It was he who did it. So I was seething with revenge that when my prison term is over, I will go and kill him, even if I have to be hanged. But after doing Sahaj Yoga, my heart has opened and I've forgiven him. So now I'm totally at peace with myself. And that is the master's trick. The trick is how to feel peaceful. And that's that. So every book has a message. So like as you are, so the world will be. So first you have to become the spirit, then the world will be. But you can't yourself be different. So that's the story. Resurrection is the last, you can say, in a poem form, that's how the spirit resurrects. And then the last is the education enlightened. The Srimaji had given instructions of how to run the school in Dharamsala, the International Sage Public School in Dharamsala. So all the instructions that she gave me at that time, I wrote them down, and that became Education Enlightened, a guide for schools. One thing that she mentioned often, she said that don't punish the children, but make them understand that if you do this wrong, then Srimaji will not love you. So we don't beat the children, but we teach them through the love for Srimati. So she said, if you love me, then you will not do anything that will hurt me. So this is what I tell people who quarrel in Sage Yoga, this collective. I said, if you love Srimaji, then how can you quarrel? So either you don't love Srimaji, but if you love somebody, you don't hurt her. I mean, how much she will feel hurt that her children are dividing. So it's a very interesting conversation we had once with her. There was a book that I was writing called, she'd asked me to write it, called The Realized Saints, about all the saints of Maharashtra who were realized. And then the story came, basically she would narrate the story and I would write it down and then she would edit it. So the story was about Kabir. And there was always a controversy whether Kabir was a Hindu or a Muslim. So when he died, there was a controversy between his disciples. The Muslim disciples wanted to bury the body and the Hindu wanted to cremate it. So the next day when they removed the shroud, there were only flowers. So the Muslims buried them and the Hindus cremated them. So she said, but there'll be no quarrel after me because you all love me and I'm the same mother for all of you and the same photo for everyone. So why should you all have any differences? But then the human ego is such that even something cannot be divided is divided. They can even divide God. So what can you do about it? So that was what she said. And I always remember that if you love her, how can you divide? Just forgive. What is the answer? Forgive. They want to have it? Okay, you have it. You want the building? Take it. She will bless you more, the one who gives, than the one who takes. So who are you trying to please? You're trying to please her. What is these worldly things? Okay, you got a building today, or you've got the bank balance today. So what? It's not going to give you a place in her heart. If you just wanted all this, you could have joined politics, you could have joined some business, you could have earned it. What's the problem? So this, you can say, you call it Maya, but I would say it's ignorance. Ignorance about who she is. So unless until you feel her inside of you, you will not know who she is. You have to feel her in your Kundalini. And then when you feel her in your Kundalini, forget about whether I'm feeling this chakra, that chakra, ye, wo, putting your hand there, no. Just feel her in your Kundalini. When you feel her in your Kundalini, she's there. Then nothing can entice you. Somebody will say, okay, we'll make you the world leader. I don't want it. Usko dusre ko bana do. Somebody say, okay, sit on the throne. No, not for me, you sit. Because you know who she is. So what drama can you play? It's very interesting. I was just thinking about, a lot of people have talked about artificial intelligence. So I think one thing good that artificial intelligence can do is that it'll make you realize that your intelligence is limited. What gives man an ego is because he thinks he's very smart or he thinks he's very intelligent. But when you see how artificial intelligence is working, then realize there's something much greater than me. And my intelligence is limited, this is much greater, something much greater thing. So your ego will come down. One of the things that whatever we have done so far, we've done through our Agya Chakra. So we are intelligent people. I'm not questioning, you're born with intelligence, pure intelligence. But when that pure intelligence goes through the process of the Agya Chakra, then it becomes artificial intelligence. Because it's not the reality. So whatever you have so far done with your intelligence through the Agya Chakra, I'm saying if you've done it without the Agya Chakra, it's okay. But whatever you've done through the Agya Chakra, that intelligence is artificial intelligence, right? So it is not the reality. So that is why Adi Shankaracharya said, ye sab jagat brahm, ye brahm hai, jagat brahm hai. Because it is artificial, it's not real. So this point you will come to. When you see that it's artificial intelligence doing anything, my intelligence is not doing anything, so then your ego will go. So the Maya of artificial intelligence will bring your end to the right place. So it's like the bigger fish has to eat the smaller fish. So the bigger Maya has to work out the smaller Maya. The Maya of artificial intelligence has to work out our ego. But having said that, Sage Yogis should not use artificial intelligence in Sage Yoga for editing Srimaji's photographs or creating images, because artificial intelligence has got no vibrations. Recently, somebody posted a clip of Sage Yoga using artificial intelligence. But it was very attractive, everybody was very impressed, but it had no vibrations. So what is the use? And the second thing, you should not put any Sahaj information in any artificial intelligence, because then artificial intelligence will start using Sahaj Yoga knowledge for creating a new Sahaj Yoga. And people will be very impressed because it will be very colorful, it will be very convincing, and there will be a Sahaj Yoga created by artificial intelligence. That will be the next generation. So don't give any information about Sage Yoga to artificial intelligence. That means don't use artificial intelligence for anything concerning Sage Yoga. No editing through artificial, no pictures, no nothing. Otherwise, artificial intelligence will turn around and create a new Sage Yoga. And then that will become the de facto Sage Yoga. Because people are always impressed by the virtual than by the real. Because that's how we are psyched. We are more programmed to accept the artificial. Dreams are more real to us than reality. So fiction becomes a reality. So you can use artificial intelligence, I'm not against it, for your medical science or any other thing, but not for Sage. Because once the gin is out of the bottle, you can't stop it. It's very interesting. There was the grand-nephew of Alfred Nobel, the Nobel Peace Prize. I think 3-4 days ago, there was this lady from Venezuela who was the opposition leader. She was given the Nobel Peace Prize. So this grandnephew, his name was Claus Nobel. He came to Pratishthan, he was here. And he had also invited Srimadji to America for public programs. He became a Sage Yogi. So he was telling the story of how the Nobel Peace Prize started. So Alfred Nobel, who was the founder of the Nobel Peace Prize, he had invented dynamite. And then when he saw how people use dynamite for destruction, wars, mass destructions, he felt very guilty, what have I done? And he could not forgive himself. So his secretary suggested to him that, all what you've earned through this big invention, why don't you create a movement for bringing in peace and create this Nobel Peace Prize to be given to people who are doing the work of peace. So as a reaction to what he had done, then he started the Nobel Peace Prize. But once the gin is out of the bottle, you can't cock it back. Dynamite is dynamite. Goes in the wrong hand. Same with the artificial intelligence. People can use it positively and people can use it negatively. So within the artificial intelligence, it'll defeat itself, as they're doing with nuclear energy. So the same thing can be a Frankenstein that will bounce back on you. So that is why discretion, that you get the Hamsa Chakra property. How to use Sage Yoga, where to use, where not to use. In early days of Sage Yoga, the doctors are very much against Sage Yoga. So Srimadji explained, okay, don't worry, I am not come to take your practice. I've only come to enlighten medical science, give you the fourth dimension. So at that time there were no doctors in Sage Yoga. Then there was a public program in Delhi, and for the first time Lady Harding Hospital in Delhi, the head of the department, Dr. U.C. Rai, he came to the public program. And with him was his son and daughter-in-law, Madhu Rai. And they had a child who could not be, who had some incurable disease, and they had gone everywhere. It didn't work. So they brought her to Shri Mataji. So she said, okay, you wait, I'll work on the child. But Dr. U.C. Rai was a skeptic. He said, no, I don't want all this. Then Madhu Rai said, but we've tried everything, it hasn't worked. So ye bhi karke dekh lete hain. So somehow he was persuaded to wait. And then Srimadji worked on the child, and the child got cured. So then Dr. U.C. Rai accepted. So at that time, at that period of time, what used to happen, that Srimadji would sit here और बाहर तक एक लाइन लगी रहती थी लोगों की to get cured. And then in the evening, she would go for a public program. And by the time she would work on everybody, one by one, everybody would come, she'd work. It would be midnight, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, she'd come back home. So it was very exhausting for her. And we requested Shimaji that, if we can create some group that can work on people for curing, then, they don't have to come here. So, in CBD, Belapur at that time, we had built a building for the school. It was for Dharam, which later on became shifted to Dharamsala. And in that school, summer, this was all foreign kids, so when the summer came, they all fell sick. They couldn't take the humid and the sultry weather of Bombay, malaria, all this stuff. So she said, you take them to Dharamsala. So that's how the school started in Dharamsala. So this building was vacant for 4 or 5 years, just used for sage yogis to transit, for Ganpati Pule, like that. So we suggested to Shimaji, we can use this building for all the people who want to get cured, for healing purposes. So then she said, but who will run it? Because I want a doctor to be there. Because only they understand the physiology, you can give vibration, that's a different story, but for curing you have to know the medical science. So at that time, by then Dr. U.C. Rai had retired from Lady Hardinge College. So I said, why not ask him? So he said, but he is living in Delhi, will he go to Bombay? So I said, ask him. So when I asked him, he said, but I'm staying with my son and daughter-in-law. If they can also be involved. So she must have said, yes, they can also go. So that's how the whole thing started, the health center in. So when Dr. U.C. Rai came here, he wanted to understand what you saw in this video just now about the Sholapur. So in that, he came here and to understand all these, so one by one, he himself was an asthma patient. So first thing he asked about asthma, then diabetes, then BP, all those MS and everything, one by one. Went on for 3-4 hours. She's telling him treatment. Then came the question of antibiotics. No, they said no antibiotics. So this is why. So he explained to him that in the center, in the sternum bone, these antibodies are produced. And who is the chief, who is the commander-in-chief of the antibodies is Shri Ganesha. So when you come to Sage Yoga, the principle of the Shri Ganesha Tattva, Shri Ganesha is in every chakra. So here, he is awakened and the antibodies which are inside your body get a discretion. So when the enemy attacks, they know who to kill and who not to kill. They don't indiscriminately kill all the viruses, all the bodies, all the germs, everything. They don't kill indiscriminately. They have a discretion because they have the wisdom of Sri Ganesha. But when you take antibiotics, they kill good and the bad, both. So your immune system becomes low. So your defense mechanism becomes vulnerable. So all right, you may have killed one virus, but your defense mechanism is so weak, other viruses can enter. So that is why she said, don't take it. I mean, the worst scenario case, of course, but in general, she said, do not take antibiotics. So then, when he went on with more disease, she says, enough. The whole thing is faith. A patient will get cured if he has faith. So the end game is faith. And if you don't have faith, and she may be giving vibration, she may give everything, it won't work. In those days, Shimaji would give small treatments for things like अच्छा उसको लिवर है तो ये जामुन की जो गुठली है उसका चूरन बना लो, आई विल वाइब्रेट शुगर, यू मिक्स इट, गिव इट फॉर द लिवर, ही विल बी ऑलराइट. So we used to make these things, in-house kind of things. So like that, she gave things about neem and other things, how to use it. So I used to write down all that. And then I suggested, if people globally, sage yogis, they're having all these problems, can we make it into you can say a small medical or a sage yoga outfit where people can buy or get these treatments, we can post them. So she thought about it. She says, okay, but I have to vibrate everything, only then it will work. So I said, then what will we call it? So she thought for a moment. She said, One Devi. So One Devi outfit started for making. So gradually, as she was more and more receding inside of her, it became a big enterprise. And then sage yogis made it into a big company and started outsourcing. They would give the formulas and get it outsourced because it was huge demand. I mean, everybody wanted these medicines. Everybody has problems. And it became an industry. But in the result was that because the vibrations were not there, only the formula was there, it didn't work. Then Sir C.P. shut it down. So different people who have recipes, like some have in here and there, and they say this is Shimaji recipe. Okay, it is, but it doesn't have a vibrations. So how will it work? So, even when you do something in Sahaj Yoga, which has been started by her, but then later on it goes to an extreme point where it is started by her, but she's not there. That's the point. So sometimes she's there and sometimes she's not there. You may go to a seminar, you may go to a puja, but sometimes you don't feel her presence because maybe the people behind it had some other agenda. It's not there. Even during time, there were people who started Sage Yoga movements, and they would use her photographs, and they would use her photographs to gain a pedestal. That Shri Maharaj ne bola hum Kalki hain, and then a group would form around them, and they would start worshipping that person and all that. And then at one time, I think 1999, then this group came to Ganpati Pune. And Shimaji to attend the seminar. So Shimaji didn't allow them. He said, but Shimaji, we are worshipping you. You may be worshipping me, but you have accepted this falsehood. And that falsehood has blocked the Kundalini. So even if you may want to know the truth, but you accepted falsehood in the name of truth, that falsehood obstructs you. So that's why you have to be very, very careful, because as Sage Yoga goes on expanding, different versions come in. People take Shri Maharaj's name and say, oh, Shri Maharaj ne ye bataya tha, Shri Maharaj ne wo kaha tha. So always say, but in which video is it? That is your only proof of truth. Otherwise they say so many things. Anybody can say anything to get little importance, 10 people sitting in one person, so, I heard this, and everything is posted in social media. Anybody wants a little importance, he will try to say something different. And then people believe, because everybody likes variety, let's say. You like entertainment. You don't want to listen to the same song every day. So if somebody says, oh, but that song had this kind of a tune, but Shri Maharaj liked, where is it? Which video? Unless until you have approved, do not accept anything, because then you would have accepted falsehood in the name of truth. And then, even with your good intentions and a good heart, that falsehood blocks you. So this is the one Maya that we are all in, of social media. It rules us. So, and Sage Yogis play to it, they are in every group. Each Sage Yogi is some in 20, some in 30, some in 40 groups, and each group is telling you something. Why do you need all this? You don't need entertainment. There's something so pure and so straightforward. You don't need to listen to anybody else. You don't need social media. There's one group, they interpret dreams. So, I had this dream of Srimaji. Why? You'll go into the subconscious and boots of some sort will catch you. So, another one, no, anything happening in the world, let's all give a bandhan, collective bandhan. Every day there's so many things happening in the world, so the whole day you'll be giving collective bandhan. What you're doing is spoiling your attention. One person, if you are connected to Srimaji, his bandhan is enough. A lot of people come to me and say, आप बंधन दीजिए. So I say, आप क्यों नहीं बंधन देते अपने आप? नहीं, आप श्री माँ जी के साथ थे. तो ऐसे आप भी तो हैं. So you must have confidence in yourself that I have nothing special. I have the same kundalini as you have. There's nothing. It's not any better or any worse or any. It's the same as everybody's kundalini. The only thing is that I have learned one thing, to be truthful. That's all. I've never accepted anything anybody said. Like when Srimaji would have pujas, so people from Delhi would tell me, you're from Delhi, why don't you persuade Srimaji to do the puja in Delhi instead of Bombay? So I said, do you know who she is? She's a goddess. She knows what she has to do. Nobody has to tell her. Nobody has to give suggestions. I mean, I dared never give any suggestions to Srimaji. No questions. Srimaji, do a puja here, or do a puja there, let's go there. Never, out of question. So don't give suggestions. Sage Yoga, she has said how it's to be done, she said how to be spread. So don't make your suggestions. That's one trick of the ego, that by suggesting, then you get that you know something more. It's all, she said the same thing to everybody. There's no information that she gave to one person individually and not to the collective. If she told me one thing today, tomorrow she'll say the same thing in a public program. So there's nothing that I know more than you. But only thing is, believe in what you know. Don't think that you don't know enough. You know the whole of Sage Yoga. What is the whole of Sage Yoga? 7 chakras into 3, 21. 3 nadis, 7. उससे आगे क्या है? Everything fits in. हमारे डॉक्टर विश्वजीत हैं. Whatever you say, he will tell you straight from the chakra, and this nadi finished. उसके आगे कुछ नहीं. And it works. So I think I've spoken a bit too much today. You must be tired. So anything you want to ask, you can ask. As a doctor, what message? You give me the message. You're the doctors. You give me a message. Please, can you come close? I can't hear you. Yeah, please. If it's a treatment, ask the doctors. Yeah, yeah.
My name is Aditya. I've been under treatment for many years now, for more than 4 years. I took Diksha, I don't know what it is called, Diksha or initiation, in this year, August. So it is helping me, but the anger, I'm not being able to be regular. I don't have any question at the moment, but I'm enjoying.
Then just enjoy it, that's all. Enjoy it.
Yes, sir. Thanks a lot.
There was a lady, very old sage yogini, and one of the first, the Shimaji talks about the first 7 of the group of hippies. And she, sit down. Yes. So she had epilepsy because she was following a false guru before coming to Sage Yoga. And slowly, 10 years passed, 15 years, epilepsy became all right, but she had a lot of side effects and all. So one day she was sitting here and she was crying, and Shimaji said, "What's wrong with you?" Shimaji said, she said, "I've been here now, it's 30 years, and I'm still having this problem, that problem." So Shimaji says, "Do you love me?" She says, "Yes, mother, I love you. That's enough." So leave it at that. Okay, then, should we say Jai Shri Maharaj Ji and thank you for coming? I was feeling so much vibrations today and I was wondering why. And then I said, suddenly the Sehasrar of Pune has opened so wide. Then I realized some very great doctors are coming today. So I will pay my homage to the doctors. Just look at it, when I talked about artificial intelligence. So when you see that there's an intelligence working which is greater than you, and that you're playing with it, you can play with it. Artificial, you can play with it. And then you realize it's all a play. It's nothing but a play. So then you don't take it seriously. Because it's a play only. So when it's a play, then what is there to forgive? If it's just a play, what is there to be angry with somebody? So slowly, you start seeing the play, and then you realize it's so futile, it is so meaningless. Whether he did it or he didn't do it, how did it matter anyway? Just a play. So why be angry? When you're not angry, there's no ego. It goes. So start looking at it like that. Just put yourself that, put it to artificial intelligence. That is the artificial intelligence seeing it like this, artificial intelligence working like that, and I can turn it any way I want, either this way or that way. There's a story I've written in this Gita which you're going to get. It's a very simple story, you'll understand it like that. So there was a fox, and there was a donkey. So the fox and donkey are having a quarrel because the donkey is saying that the sky is green, and the fox is saying, no, the sky is blue. So the quarrel goes on and start fighting, and eventually they go to the jungle king, who's a lion. So the donkey is telling, Your Majesty, the sky is green, and he's saying the sky is blue. So now you please give the verdict. Is the sky blue or is the sky green? So the king says, the sky is green. See, I said the sky is green, so now this fox should be banished from the forest for telling a lie. So the king said, all right, fox, you are exiled from the forest. So the fox says, sir, before I go on exile, please, you tell me one thing. You do know that the sky is blue. He says, of course, everyone knows the sky is blue. He says, if the sky is blue, then why am I be punished? It should be the donkey who's punished. He says, you are being punished because you're arguing with a donkey. So it's that. Why you worried about these people? Forget them. They're doing, let them do. They're just donkeys. You enjoy. You've got her. Enjoy Sage Yoga. I mean, after so much tapasya, you got it. So if you can't enjoy it, then what's the point getting it? It's like that donkey. That's the story. So anything happens, remember that story. If he's saying this, I know what it is. Let him say, why am I quarreling with him? Why being angry with him? Then there's nothing to forgive. You don't even have to say I forgive because there's nothing to forgive. It's all a play anyway. Learn to enjoy the play.
Sir, can we give vibration to ex-yogis out of compassion or love?
Whose compassion is greater, yours or Sri Mataji's? Then, if they have left her, then who are you to give them vibrations? If they left her, she is the one who will give them. Why are you giving them? So, leave it to her. A lot of people sometimes would come to her, Shimaji, that person, he was put out of Sage Yoga, but he's not like that, this story and the other, and this will happen to him. So she would say, then are you more compassionate than I am? If I put him out, it's for a purpose. And if that purpose is solved, I'll bring him back. A lot of people, from time to time, she would put out of Sage Yoga. And then, if they corrected themselves, she'll bring them back. It's a correction. She never punished her. Srimaji said, I've not come to punish anybody. But sometimes, it is for your good that you're put out because maybe the collective is jealous of you. Maybe people are having an evil eye on you. So better you stay away for a while. So, never challenge her. And if she has done something, she will take her. And that person will come back or not come back. That's her lookout. It's not our responsibility. She made it very clear. She said, you're not responsible for anybody. I am responsible. If you are responsible, then she's not responsible. One day, one leader was organizing the whole seminar. I've done this, mother, I've done that, I've arranged that, this, that. So she said, if you've done everything, then what is there for me to do? Then do it. So don't be a doer. उसको आना होगा, आ जाएगा. Doors of Sage Yoga are open to everybody. Wide. Even criminals come, even robbers come, even murderers come, even thieves come. We never ask anybody, who are you? जिसको आओ ले लो. River is flowing. जिसको draw करना करे. और जितना तुम्हारी कैपेसिटी उतना तुम खींच लो. ये है सेज योगा. It's not in your pocket. Or it's not in your hands also. It's in her hands. वो एक song बनाया ना, the whole world wide is in your hand. Everything, all sage yogas are in your hand. वही है. Love. Love others. Love others. Learn to love others. If you don't love others, you may love Srimati. If you don't love others, you can't. You can go up to a point, but then your likes and dislikes will come in the way. So as you start that if I love my children, I can also love other people's children. तो वो collectivity आती है उसमें. This is collectivity. Collectivity is not about numbers. Collectivity is how much you love others. That is collectivity. So that collectivity gives you that. That means you go beyond yourself. You go beyond what is me and mine, my child, my wife, my house. So that widens. So when you break that my, then you go deep. So वो आज्ञा तक है. So when you get your realization, you've gone up to the Agya Chakra, but you've not gone to the Sahasrara. Yet this is the difference. Yes, I've got my realization, but I'm not yet at the Sahasrara. When you're at the Sahasrara, there are no differences. We are the same, we are one. So can't difference. That's the point. You see, nirvichar is not an effort. It's not an effort. When you are at the Sahasrara, you are at nirvichar. If you make an effort, then you become more vichar, because you're using the mental side. For instance, the ego is trying to do something. So that means still the ego. But if you're at the Sahasrara, there's no ego, then you're not naturally nirvichar. But again, when you love her, that love sucks you. When you love somebody, you don't start having thoughts, you start enjoying that love. That is like that. Effortless, spontaneous. That's it. You know, Dr. Sehjogi, Dr. Yusita had written a book called Medical Science Enlightened. So that's out of print. If it is, you use that book. He's done tremendous work. He did a lot of research, and he was, Shimaji was very pleased with his book. Children, a lot of doctors are doing. There are doctors in England, in America, you know, they in Russia. They've done a lot of work on children. You should go through what the medical, and they're doing tremendous amount of work.
How can they connect with international doctors?
They've written papers. They have their own websites. You can, there's one from Australia, Dr. Manocha, he's written a book also, Mental Silence. So they've done a lot of work. And there's a physicist from South America, Eduardo, he's also written a book. A lot of work has been done. Lot of things are available now. So, should we conclude? Jai Shri Mataji.
जय श्री माता जी.
Jai Shri.
थैंक यू श्री माता जी. थैंक यू योगी अंकल जी. आशा है कि काफ़ी जो एज ए डॉक्टर और एज ए सहयोगी डॉक्टर्स, तो जो हमारे खुद के मेडिटेशन में क्या बदलाव आना चाहिए और क्या प्रिंसिपल है ना, ये अंकल जी से हमको अभी अच्छी तरह से क्लैरिटी मिल चुकी है. तो फेलिसिटेशन के लिए मैं डॉक्टर वैभव को अंकल जी का फेलिसिटेशन करने के लिए आमंत्रित करता हूँ. डॉक्टर वैभव जी सिर्फ डॉक्टर नहीं है, मेजर डॉक्टर वैभव है और अभी के महाराष्ट्र के युवा शक्ति के कोऑर्डिनेटर भी वो बन चुके हैं. अभी नागपुर में पोस्टेड है.
I don't need any felicitation. I am one of
it's
you
not
only.
a felicitation, it's a love. अंकल जी ने जो गीता एनलाइटन बुक दी है, हाँ, तो वो हम सभी डॉक्टर्स को प्रेजेंट देने वाले।